Hey there guys, welcome back to another exciting battle report brought to you by Gaming Grots. Today we're going to be battling out in our Halloween themed battle report, playing the mission Power Flux. So in this battle, players can only score victory points for objectives they control if the objective has been activated. So there are the corresponding A objectives and then the B objectives. So at the start of the battle round, player going second gets to choose which objectives are going to be activated. So then we have to fight for control of those now active objectives, and then we lose control of the non-activated objectives. And then, so the usual scoring parameters in this one, but there is the bonus scoring parameters in this mission. You can score 1 victory point for each activated objective you control that is contested by a friendly Andorian Locust, and that has no enemy Andorian Locust units contesting it. And you can score 1 victory point for slaying any enemy wizards, so some chance for some extra victory points each battle round. And then we have the long style of deployment where we get to actually end up pretty close, only about 18 inches away from each other. So we're going to be getting right into the thick of it nice and early. And in our nice Halloween theme, we've got our scary little battlefield here. We've got our pumpkins. We've got our cobwebs. We got our 4 objectives here. All right, let's take a look at those armies. Hey there guys, happy Halloween. Patrick here, going to be bringing out the STORMCAST Eternals today in our fight for good versus evil on our Halloween themed battle report here today. As I said, bringing out STORMCAST Eternals. Army type is going to be Scions of the Storm. We've got to love that deep strike with these guys. Subfaction Knights Excelsior, because I just love the Paladins. And then grand strategy is going to be Baron Icecape, so one of the newer ones, making sure we get rid of everybody holding a relic and then controlling the center of the board at the end of the game. And then our triumph today, as always, is going to be Inspired. For leaders today, we're going to be bringing out, for my general, as always, the Lord Relictor. It's just really good to give him that command trait High Priest so he can reroll those prayer rolls. And then the artifact Mirror Shield, just to give him some protection from ranged attacks. And then, as always, the Prayer Translocation to help teleport and give us some redeployment on our slower units in our list here today. Going alongside him, we've got the Lord Imperator to help those guys get guided down from the skies. And then backing him up, first of all, he has the millstone, hand-carved millstone icon, so he can do some unbinding for us because we don't have any wizards today. And then the infamous Bastian Carthalos. I just really love the model, and I really think he can get in there and actually do some high damage with his 4 damage hammer. Then for battle line, we've got a 6-man unit of Annihilators with the shields, a 3-man unit of Annihilators with Grand Hammers, and then another 3-man unit of Annihilators with Grand Hammers. And then backing all those Annihilators up is a 10-man unit of Vindictors. In our other slot, we have 6 Vanguard Raptors to help us out with some range support and help kind of maybe whittle down some of the units these guys might have to charge into and go deal with. And that all fits nicely today into a battle regiment, and it is 1950. So we might end up with that triumph today, and then hopefully we can use that in the right moment and help us out. Let's take a look at Jesse's army.
Happy Halloween, everyone. Today I'm bringing some NIGHTHAUNT to celebrate the Halloween spirit. So I've taken the Scarlet Doom, but I've painted up some new models I want to try. So going over the list, I've got Army Subfaction Scarlet Doom. The grand strategy is going to be Fright or Flight. So just making sure I have control of one objective that's not contested by an opponent at the end of the game. I've taken Lady Olinder, a Guardian of Souls, who is my general. He's going to have the trait Master of Magic with the artifact Witchlight Lantern, which so he lets him cast the spell from the spell tree that he doesn't know once per game. And then he also has Hoarfrost. I've also taken a Spirit Torment just to give me a little bit of recursion. Going over the actual list, I've got for battle line, I've got 3 units of 20 Blade Revenants. And then 3 10-man units of Grimghast Reapers. So for battalions, I've actually put the Grimghast in a battle regiment with the Spirit Torment, and then I've put the Bladegeist Revenants in a battle regiment with Lady Olinder and the Guardian of Souls. So that brings me to a 2-drop, and I am 1950 points.
Alright, so here we are after deployment, our smaller Stormcast force holding strong in the center here. We got the Vindictors, we brought all of our characters and the Long Strikes, and then our 3 units of Paladins up in the skies, ready to come crashing down and help us. And then the horde of the Grisly NIGHTHAUNT Ghosts, ready to come crashing across the board. as we try and deal with the on-crushing horde of ethereal energy. Lady Olinder and the characters are all in the center there. Alright, but Jesse had a few drops, and today we were just one drop fitting into the battle regiment for Stormcast, so we are going to give NIGHTHAUNT turn 1.
Alright.
So we'll get into NIGHTHAUNT, turn 1 hero phase. Alright, so turn 1 hero phase for NIGHTHAUNT. What's your battle tactic going to be, Jesse?
So we're going to be going for magical dominance. It's only the one that I think I can get right now. I've got a Guardian of Souls that's out of deny range, so if we just get that off, pretty easy battle tactic for turn 1. So we're going to go for that one. For primal dice, let's see if we get any. Get one.
So we have
Still
one in
one.
the pool.
And then for heroic actions, we're just going to try to get a command point on... let's go with our Guardian of Souls there.
Sure. He gets one. Try one on the Lord Relictor. He gets one as well.
Okay. And then for casting, he's just going to be trying to cast Hoarfrost on the unit that's right beside him there.
Okay. This is the one caster out of range.
We will throw the prior primal at it.
Looking for a 2.
There we go.
So Hoarfrost going off the 20 unit of Blade Guys.
What's he get? Ooh, Ren 3.
Ren 3 on those swords. Love it.
And I could do some casting with Lady Olinder, but she is in deny range.
Yep.
I'm not going to risk it.
Perfect. So that will definitely get your battle tactic. Any other abilities to trigger off in the hero phase?
I don't think I do, no.
Alright, so we're going to get into NIGHTHAUNT, turn 1 movement phase. Alright, so end of the movement phase, the NIGHTHAUNT have all come advancing forward, ready to get across the table and get a lot closer to the Stormcast menace that they see in front of them. I failed to mention in Jesse's hero phase, since I was going second, that the objectives activated were A this battle round, so the one in my deployment here, and then in Jesse's deployment there, so not at the 2 edges there, because knowing my small model count and much smaller model count to Jesse's, I got to play a little more strategically, because it's going to be hard for us to take out and take control of the B objectives until we've dealt with a few of the NIGHTHAUNT units to just keep that body count low, because Jesse, without even having to fight, in just about most circumstances, could just move on to objectives with just body count and scoop those back from us. But so with that, that's going to be it for NIGHTHAUNT turn 1, just everybody advancing forward, because as you guys famously know, Death has pretty much no shooting except for those rare instances, so not going to be any shooting, so everybody just taking advantage and advancing forward. Jesse keeping kind of some units staggered back a bit, just because he knows the Paladins could be arriving from the sky at any minute, and they might want to go for that Lady Olinder or his general if they got the chance. But with that, that's going to get Jesse scoring 1 point for holding an objective. Is Buddy there, I forget, the jailer guy, is he a wizard?
He's not. No.
He is not, okay. But she's a locust, though.
Does she count as one? So she's 8 wounds. No mount, though, but is unique.
Okay, gotcha. So I have to double check that, but I think she still counts as an enduring locust, so she'll get you the... Oh, but that's not the... Or yeah, that is the active objective. So
okay.
it would be...
We'll double check that.
Double check that for getting the extra bonus point there, but otherwise it's 1 point for the objective and 2 points for his battle tactic, and then we'll just update you guys in Stormcast hero phase if he gets that extra bonus point for Lady Olinder there. Alright, let's get into Stormcast, turn 1 hero phase. Alright, so turn 1 hero phase for Stormcast. We did double check quickly that yes, unique makes it so you are not considered Andorian Locust, so Jesse will just get 3 points for turn 1, 1 for the objective, and 2 for completing his battle tactic. And then battle tactic turn 1 for Stormcast is going to be surround and destroy. So hopefully we're going to bring down one of those units of Paladins and then teleport with the translocation. We should be able to get it. And with that, we're not going to roll to make any more the magical dice, just because I don't have any casters, so we don't need to make any. Primal dice, sorry. And with that, we're going to do for heroic action, put a command point on Bastion. He's going to get one.
Okay, we'll try to get one on our general again.
Alright.
He gets it.
Gets it. Alright, and then we are going to try and translocate Mr. Carthalos himself. So he's going teleport, and we'll show you where he ends up. And in the movement phase, he's going to end up pretty much along one of the edges, and he has to be outside of my deployment, so he's going to be in Jesse's deployment alongside one of the far edges here. Just going to do some measuring to figure out which side is best for him. And we'll get into Stormcast, turn 1 movement phase. All right, so end of the movement phase, just did a little bit of towing around in our deployment zone here, kind of staying put with the Vindictors, just holding the line to make sure we lock down A here for now. Keeping the long strikes a little bit farther back, just in case Jesse gets off some long charges. We want to limit his access to these guys as long as possible. And then the teleport for Bastions in the far side within 6 inches of the far edge out of our deployment. And then we brought down within 7 our Paladins and Annihilators there with the Grand Hammers. So those guys can go and land into these guys here. And really quickly, they're only in range of the 2 20-man Blade Geist units here for their kind of shock and awe. Yep. So we're going to see right now if they get anything on these guys. So on the first 20-man unit far away from them, they're going to hit for D3. So it'll be 3 mortal wounds.
6s. 3 more? Oh, 2 mortals?
Yep, 2 mortals, so it'll kill 2. And then on the closer unit, it's going to hit as well for 2 mortals. Take one out of there. I'll take it. And then our only shooting for this turn, we're just going to have the long strikes come firing down and try and lace the Grimgas unit up front here.
We'll try to use Discorporate on them.
All right. And we're all out. We don't need all of these. 2s.
Quite a few 6s at least.
Yep, so those are our 8 mortals so far.
Yep.
And wound on 2s. They hit on 3, so sorry, yes, we did use the all-out attack. And 6. So yeah, these are saves. So 3 going through. So that's 8, so that's 14 damage. But they're on 5 upwards now.
I think I need to roll some more dice here now that I'm looking at it.
So that's, yeah, that's 11 so far. So 3 more. We've made 4.
There we go.
5. So there will be 1 left.
All right. Decimated.
Oh, no, into. But yeah, the Grimgas up front there. Yeah, it was just 9 damage.
So
all right.
1 on the objective.
Going to be it for the shooting phase. So we're going to try and charge. They are still within 6 inches, so if you fail to charge and don't get in with these guys, it's going to be okay, but we got to make sure going charging in that we can stay wholly within 6 inches of the table edge, because we got to make sure we get that battle tactic this turn. So they're looking for a 7, and they get the reroll because they came down this turn, so they're going to go 8, and then we're going to see where those guys end up, and then we can do their impacts, because I got to make sure we can finish wholly within 6 of the edge there. Alright, so here are the Annihilators after finishing their charge moves. We're going to do their impacts because they got an 8 on the charge, so we're going to roll 8 dice, and every 4+ is going to be a mortal wound into the Blade Geist. So only 3 mortals from the impact.
Some 6s.
1. So take out 2 Blade Geists. Alright, and then going right in with these guys, it's going to be our only charge for the turn. Going in with the Grand Hammers and giving these guys the Paladin ability because they are outnumbered.
We will use Discorporate.
Yep, so we got +1 to hit and wound, so these guys are hitting and wounding on 2s. 1s. All land. That's still pretty good. So 7 wounds. Rend does not matter.
Let's see some 4s first of all.
Ooh, 2 gets through for 6 damage. So 3 damage.
Let's take them from this side.
Alright. And we couldn't pile in anymore with these guys anyways, because we had this, again, as I said before, to stay with the battle tactic, staying wholly within 6. So time for the Blade guys to pile in and punch back. Alright, so after piling in, Jesse's going to get, 4 Blade guys are going to be punching. We are going to give these guys all-out defense, because the Knight's Excelsior ability, Storm of Annihilation, is not a command ability.
Cool. Keep your 2 up.
Well, 3 up for these guys, 2 up on the shields. But
these ones will be instant. That's pretty good. And I had 1 more.
1.
So it'll be 6, 7, rend 1.
Staying at 3 ups for these guys. Oh, that's going to be 3 fails. We are going to lose 1. Alright. And then I think
that's all I have for that.
Alright, we only killed 5, so I mean, I guess on a 6, 1 of them could flee. Nope, they're fine. And then we only lost 1, so we can't lose any more from the Annihilator unit. And then auto passing.
Yeah, I think we'll keep them
unit there.
Yeah,
you got it. Alright, so that is going to be it for Stormcast turn 1. We are going to control the one objective in our deployment, and then we are also going to get our battle tactic for surround and destroy from the Raptors, Annihilators, and Bastion over here. So that'll get us 3 points, tying Jesse up after 1. And we'll go to that always important priority roll. Whoa.
2.
2 for Jesse.
2
for me.
you.
You win ties.
I'll take it.
All right, so we'll get into Nighthaunt, turn to hero phase. All right, so turn 2 hero phase for Nighthaunt. Since I'm going second, I'm going to keep the objectives A as the active objective still, because I feel it's still too early to try and fight over B for us. So we're going to keep it on A, and hopefully we can still hold this one at least for one more turn before we really have to fight for it. But with that said, what's your battle tactic going to be, Jesse?
So we're going to be copying you and going first round and destroy.
All right.
Left me a little solo guy there that will make it pretty easy, I think.
Yep, to help with that, absolutely.
But yeah, so I think, and then for primal, let's see if we get one of those.
1, 2 primals.
2 primal, all right. And then we're also going to see if we get a command point on the Guardian of Souls.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to try for one on my Lord Relictor. Does not.
And I think we're actually, because we only got 1 model left in there. You've killed 2 in there-ish, a couple in here. So I think we're going to use Lady O's recursion ability at the start of the hero phase here.
Okay.
So with this unit, it's going to get 5 back.
Awesome.
And then this unit, I think they can only get like 2 or something, but they get 1.
And then the unit back there with the Annihilators is going to get 4 back.
Cool.
Alright, so to add all those.
I'll just do my casting and then add those to make it quick and easy. So let's go with a Hoarfrost on them again.
Okay.
We'll throw one of our primals at it.
For a 12. Good with that?
Yep.
Alright, we are in range with our Denier, so we are definitely going to try and stop that. We got an 8. We'll throw a primal at it. 12. Well, we've committed. So we'll use our 2 primal to stop that, and then now he can deny again.
Okay. Let's do Shade Mist on the unit that's in combat right now.
Okay. Let's go with a 7.
We'll throw primal at it
For 12. So we cannot deny that.
Okay. And then we'll go for. Yeah, well, it's actually called, so I'll get the real name. Seal of Shyesh. So we'll try and give it to them. Give it to them.
So our unit here. Okay.
Goes off.
With 11. Well, we see a 12. No.
Okay.
Alright. So we got the Seal of Shyesh on these guys, and then
Shade Mist on
Shade Mist on that. Alright. And that's going to be it for hero phase.
Yep.
So Jesse's going to add those bodies to each of those units, and then we'll get into Nighthaunt, turn to movement phase. Alright, so end of the movement phase, the unit that we're covered over here, moving, getting to the far edge out of Jesse's deployment to help with the battle tactic, and everybody across coming into my deployment zone has advanced to, again, just close that distance and get a lot closer. Second unit of Blade Guys, or sorry, the Grimghast,
yep,
are securing the other point for Surround and Destroy. And then coming back here, Jesse's unit of Blade Guys falling back because they can come charging in again, but otherwise making sure to contribute and make sure to get that battle tactic. Everybody back here just moving closer. Was able to redeploy the Annihilators 3 inches just to make it a little bit harder, but still with all the amount of charge rolls Jesse can throw at them, I think someone might end up getting in there and dealing with them. So with that, I guess you do have
a shooting attack.
Do you have one of those rare shooting attacks?
We're going to lift the mask. 6 mortal wounds.
All right. Well, those guys are just annihilated.
Oh my god.
That is it for those 2 Annihilators. We do not have a ward save. And I guess there's not going to be a need to charge over there now.
All right. Well.
So I hope, all the Blade Guys are within 6 inches.
They are within 6.
So that'll get Jesse's battle tactic there because we have no charges now.
Nope.
So Jesse again will be securing the objective in his zone and getting 2 points for his battle tactic. So it'll be another 3 points for Nighthaunt as we go into Stormcast, turn to hero phase. Alright, so turn 2 for Stormcast, battle tactic is going to be led into the Maelstrom, so charging with a battle line unit and a hero unit, and one of them still has to be in combat at the end of the turn. So hopefully we can get that this turn because we're already running out of our limited battle tactics for Stormcast with our smaller unit count here. Definitely harder for us to get those. With that, for heroic action, we're going to throw a CP on my general. He's going to get one.
Okay, we'll try and get one on... Do it on our general as well.
Got it.
Nope.
Don't need to roll for primal dice because I have no casting. And then for prayer, we're going to do translocation on the raptors, which is going to go off. So we're going to teleport those guys. And then with that, we're going to get into Stormcast turn 2 movement phase. So we'll see where everybody ends up, including the raptors after their teleport. Alright, so after the movement phase, the other unit of Grand Hammers coming down from the sky outside of 7, going to be able to tag a few of the units around here, most of the Blade Guys and the Grimgas over here, and then Jesse's General as well. Vindictor's moving up, ready to go on the offensive with the character support here, moving up, ready to come charging into the Blade Guys. Teleported the Raptors over here, so just in case things go sideways, they've got the terrain around them to kind of help mitigate how many models might be able to get access to them. And then Bastion moving over, ready to come make a 8-inch charge, hopefully, and deal with those Blade Guys over there. But with that, we're going to do the impacts from these guys arriving from the sky. So first unit of Grimgas over here, see if they get hit. They do. For 3 mortals.
Okay.
Just does 1. And then Blade Guys here are hit for 1 mortal.
Yep.
Takes 1. And then the General is hit for 3 mortals.
Okay. 3 mortals.
Takes 3. And then the last unit of Grimgas over here is hit for 2 mortals.
And last unit there, take 2 mortals as well.
Over there. Okay. And then with that, we can go to shooting for the Raptors over here. Are going to fire down into the Blade Guys point blank here.
We use the Scorp right on.
Of course. It's giving these guys all out attack. 2 misses. 2 straight to mortals. So we got 6 saves.
Okay. 2 fail.
So it'll be 8 wounds going through. So 5 get through. Not too bad. Then we gotta see how many shots. I think, yeah, he's definitely in range for the Lord Ordinator. He gets some shots out of his magic wand. The baton, so he gets D6 shots for 3 shots, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 3s for 1 wound. 1 damage.
Yep.
Hey, he got 1. We'll take it. And then that's going to be it for the shooting phase. So we're going to start with some charges. We're going to see where these annihilators can go. We've got a bit of a hole and maybe some access with a pile-in to get at Jesse's General here. So let's hope these guys can make that 7. That is a 7, so they're just going to make it with the pile-in. They should be able to get in there, so we're probably going to have to go with them first. Otherwise, Jesse will probably spring at the chance to save his general there. So move these guys here. Just going to get right up to these guys.
Move that die here for you.
Yeah. Perfect. And then
Bastion.
Yes, he's looking for an 8 over here to get into the Grimgas. He's going to get a 6. He's going to use his once per turn, reroll, give out a CP to a Hammers and Sigmar unit because he is a Hammers unit. Oh, 7, so he's not going to make it. And then we're going to go with the Vindictors. We're going to make it for 9. But we need the hero now to make it here, so we're going to make some room. These guys are definitely going to go as far over as we can because we want to make a nice window. For both of these heroes, they're going to have to valiantly try and attempt.
You got a 2-inch weapon anyways, not too worried.
No, yeah, these guys should be plenty, especially after pile in. Should get the last couple in there. Oop, put those guys forward for everybody. And then we're going to start with Lord Ordinator. Ooh, a 9. I think that will get him in there.
Should be more than enough.
So he will absolutely just get in there with a 9. Perfect. So there, we've got the first part of the battle tactic achieved. Battle line and hero have
survived.
So now 1 unit just has to be survived in combat at the end of this turn. And then so for these guys, we're going to do impacts. I'm going to double check the range. I think it's only within 1 inch, so I don't think we can put this into the general, and then we'll see where those impacts go. All right, it is only 1 inch for the impacts from these guys, so they got a 7, so 7 dice going into the blade guys, and that's going to be 4 mortal wounds.
Okay, so they've got 5, so they've got the spell on them, so 3 going down.
3 more down, all right. And then as we said, we got to make sure, take advantage and go for the general, so we're going to pile in the annihilators and take a swing at that general. All right, so after piling in with their 2-inch grand hammers, we can get 2 guys going in to make sure we finish off the general and get rid of his awesome area buff. So we're going to start off with that, and then we're going to give the Knight's Excelsior ability to the unit. For the last guy, only the last guy is going to benefit from it because he's attacking the unit that is outnumbering them, so he'll get the +1 to hit and wound. So going into the general, hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s. So that's 4 wounds into the general.
4 ups.
Oh, he's going to fail 3, so that's 9 damage.
All right, should be enough. We got 6 upward, but
yeah, so we got rid of the general and the buff. So then the last annihilator going into the blade guys, all hit, and 2 wounds into them.
4 up.
Stops both of those.
All right.
It's okay, we got the primary target I wanted those guys to get. So Jesse's turn to pile in with the blade guys over here and punch back. All right, so after piling in, Jesse's going to get 5 blade guys going into the Vindictors and 3 going into the Lord Imperator.
These are the ones into the Vindictors first.
Giving these guys all out defense.
Oops. 3s. 3s. So it'll be 5 at -1.
+1, -1, so staying at 3s for these guys.
Oh,
they love it.
All right. And then the 3 into...
Yeah, into Lord Imperator.
3.
2 auto wounds so far. So 3.
3, no, -1.
4 up. Oh, he's going to take 3 cuts.
Hurt the character at least.
Yep. But he is still alive. And then we are going to pile in with, since these guys have gone, the Lord Imperator, so he can make just a little bit more room for some Vindictors when those guys get a chance to pile in next. All right, so going with Lord Imperator, he's going to use his free once per turn to give himself all-out attack, because we used all-out defense on these guys already. So he's going to be hitting on 2s here with his hammer to start, and then we got his Griff Buddy. Oh, still 2 misses. On 3s, 1 wound. Gets through for 2 damage. Gets 1.
Yep.
And then the beak and claws from his little Griff Buddy. 3 hits. And 2 wounds.
4 up.
Stops those. Alright, he got 1.
We got 1.
Alright, then as I did pile in here, Jesse knew with his last combat, he did his piling with the blade guys over here, so he's getting, how many are we getting here?
There's 11 there.
11 punching in to the Annihilators here. Hopefully they can still survive this.
They'll use all-out attack.
You got it.
2s. Take up these 6s here.
Well, it helps with 2 dice.
I'll take it. Okay, let's got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13.
-1.
Going to 4 ups for these guys. That's 1 dead. 2 dead.
Alright. Not too
2 of our
bad.
Annihilators going. Oh, and I guess I'm already forgetting. So we got to do their Explodes. Forgot to do it. Well, we got Mind Blasted there, but I forgot just the 1 Annihilator there over in turn 1. That's okay. They have the Thunderstrike armor, so they get an extra dice. Maybe we can do a little more on the way out. We're going to get 1 mortal wound.
See if we can stop it. No.
Nope, got 1 more.
This guy.
Alright, and then we're going to pile in with the Vindictors and see how much damage they can do. Alright, so after piling in, we got all those Vindictors with their nice 2-inch reach are able to punch into the Blade Guys. So we're going to be hitting on 3s with these guys, but 6s are mortal wounds. So we got a few mortals. But they're not in addition, that's it for those ones. And then on 3s, that is going to be 8 saves to start.
Okay. 4 up. Ooh, only 2.
6 plus the other 4, so that's 10 ward saves.
We didn't use the Scorpion on them, so we're going to do 1, so we're going to kill 9. Right? I think that's math.
Yep. So 9 more going down. That's a good strike from the Vindictors there. Thankfully.
Go. 3, 6.
As Jesse's taking those away, we can move on to the Battle Shock phase here. So for Stormcast on a 6, I could lose my last Annihilator here, but we have the CP, so we're going to use it.
Can't use it with NIGHTHAUNT.
Oh, right. I got to see it. I always forget that. It doesn't come up too much. He's okay, as long as we didn't get that 6. Yeah. Champion's still around there, but Blade Guys unit here, they were down to...
Yeah, so we'll use it on that one.
On that one here?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, I don't think this one didn't lose enough, but this unit here has lost...
If I roll 6, maybe?
How many got there? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So yeah, on a 6, you could lose 1.
Nope.
Nope, so they're going to be okay. And again, the other Grimgas unit didn't lose enough with the awesome Bravery 10 across the board. So with that, that's going to be it for Stormcast turn 2. Again, we are going to get our battle tactic for Let Into the Maelstrom and securing objective A, and then a bonus point for killing a wizard. So that's actually going to be 4 points for Stormcast this turn, getting us to take the lead 7-6 after 2. And let's see priority.
I'll reroll that. That was pretty on there.
All right.
So your choice.
Do we take the double and give up objective control? So the spells where these guys have Discorporate, so they have a 5-up, or no?
That's yeah. So they have the 5-up.
Yeah, they
have the -1 to be wounded.
Okay, so just those 2. Yeah, I think now's the time to push forward because we're at least in a better position. If Jesse chooses the Bs, we can take B here. If it's still A, we have this objective. So yeah, we are going to take the turn and get into Stormcast turn 3. What objectives are going to be active, Jesse?
I think we're just going to keep it on A.
Keep it on A? Okay.
Just because you basically have that one.
Yeah, we're going to move over.
But I don't think it's really going to matter too much at this point, so I think we'll just go with that.
All right, so we're getting into Stormcast turn 3 hero phase. All right, so turn 3 hero phase for Stormcast. Battle tactic is going to be bait and trap, so falling back with 2 units and then charging with 2 units successfully. So hopefully we can get that battle tactic and get 3 in a row here for Stormcast. Guess we do have to make primal dice because Jesse will have a chance possibly to use them in his hero phase. So there's 1 in the pool so far. And then for heroic action, can't heal my lord because he's in combat. So we're just going to go for a command point on the Lord Relictor. He does not get it.
We'll try to get a command point on Lady Olinder.
All right.
Yes.
Gets it. And then for prayers, again, we're going to translocate the Raptors, which goes off. So we're going to move the Raptors there and get into Stormcast turn 3 movement phase. All right, so end of the movement phase. Raptors teleporting back onto the objective, ready to help deal with the guys on our right flank here. Vindictors and Lord Imperator falling back again, just helping secure the objective and provide more support here. And then Cassian moving over, ready to go in and help deal with these guys. And then lastly, the Annihilators come in, our last unit of them coming crashing down with the hammer and shields and spreading them out so that we can take all of the units in the back here and then the 2 units up front here. So we're going to get started and see if we get anything on the Grimgas. so they're safe. The blade guys are hit for 1 mortal wound.
Good.
Grimgas in front of the lady are safe. The jailer is safe. Oop. Lady Olinder is safe. New dice. And the blade guys back there are hit for 3 mortals.
3 mortals.
There we go. All right, and then we're going to get into shooting phase. So the Raptors are going to fire into the blade guys here and help this guy out a little bit. But we are still kind of almost hoping that he gets taken out this turn before Jesse's turn, because that'll take away Jesse's chance for reprisal. So going into them, don't know if we want to... Yeah, we won't use all of it. Got 1 mortal to start. On 2s. Oh, and then we got 8 saves.
4 up.
We only failed 2 plus the mortal, so 6 ward saves. That's fine. That's still lots going to be left.
5 up on them, but
so going to get 5 gone there. And then since the Lord Imperator fell back, he doesn't get his shooting attack. So we're going to go right into the charge phase. And we're going to start with Bastian. Make that short charge. He absolutely comes charging through. He'll even have enough room to kind of get just around to here. Pin them against the corner. And then the Annihilators. These guys are looking for a 7 in just about every direction. And they're going 8.
Think they can hit anything?
They can hit...
If you want to go anywhere you want, basically.
Yeah, kind of our direction here, because we were pretty close to most guys here. So we're going to see where these guys end up, and then we'll show you the impacts. All right, so the Annihilators decided to go all the way over here, and we're not going to end up getting all of them after piling in, but that's okay. Kind of going for a long bomb hope here that we can clear enough and maybe swipe this objective for some extra points this turn. So with that, we're going to do the impacts into the jailer from the Annihilators here, and maybe we can just obliterate this guy here. So on 4 pluses, that's not going to be enough. 3 mortals onto him.
Yep. 3 mortals though.
So he's going to take 3. All right, and then that's going to be it for the charge phase. So we're going to pile in with the Annihilators first and see how much havoc these guys can cause. All right, so after piling in, we're able to get 4 of the Annihilators into range. So 3 of them are going to be going into the Grimgas, and then 1 is going to be going, which includes the champion, and 1 is going to be trying to get lucky and finish off that jailer there. So we're going to give them the Knight's Excelsior ability, so they're going to get +1 to hit and wound against the Grimgas here, but not the guy swinging at the jailer here. Discorporate or anything anywhere?
I think I will use it on the...
Grimgas?
Yeah.
You got it. So into jailer, hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s for 2 wounds.
1 goes through.
For 2 damage.
Gotta make one of these. No.
We will annihilate the jailer. And then the other unit, or the rest of the unit, going into the Grimgas on 2s. All hit. And wounding on 2s. So that's going to be 9 wounds.
4 up.
So it's going to be 5 getting through.
2 damage each.
2 damage each. So for 10, just don't make a single discorporate. Or ward save. So we made 3, so 7 going down.
Just keep them 1, 2, 6, 7.
Oh, 1 too many.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. There we go. And then since this unit's already fought here, Jesse, I guess, is going to pile in with the Grimgas over here and try and take a crack at Bastian. All right, so piling in, all the Grimgas going to be taking a swipe at Bastian here. Let's see it.
All right, so looking for up 4s. Some 6s there.
2 shabby.
And 3s.
So 7.
7 minus 1.
It's going to 4 ups.
Hey, not bad, boys.
Failed 4, but 4 up ward for him.
All right.
So he takes 2.
All right.
And then remember, if he kills anything, he will heal all wounds.
All right.
But matters for now. All right, Mr. Bastian, it's time for your swing. Or should I go with Mr. Grandhammer? I don't think he'd annihilate those guys, but I do still need him to fall, unfortunately. So we'll go with Bastion here. I'm going to give him all out attack because I want to make sure these guys are gone. So hitting on 2s. And wounding on 2s. So 3 wounds.
Alright, you guys gotta live.
Oh!
Hey!
Silly ethereal.
We'll go with the 2 there.
3 blade dice there. And we are going to use all out defense on these guys.
On a 5+, you lose it.
Alright. Oh, thank you.
4s. Oh, actually 3s because you're more than 5 models.
Yes. For 2.
2.
At Ren 1.
Yep.
So stay at 2 ups, and we're good.
Okay, and then I guess just your go.
Nope, then I have to go. Jesse's making me swing with the hammer. Alright, swing. He's got no buffs. Hitting on 3s. Oh, he misses his friends. 2 misses. Perfect, now we want these to go through. 2 wounds. They both go through for 6 damage.
I don't want that many dead.
Yeah. That's 6.
Uh-oh.
Now there's only 4 left. I
Yeah.
think that's enough to kill him.
Well, we're gonna hope so, but
Yeah.
it might not be.
That's okay. If he lives, he lives, which kind of works, but it just now opens up a chance for Jesse to get reprisal next turn.
2, 3, 4. Let's go with them. They want it.
3 wounds. Gotta fail all these. 4 ups.
Hey.
Ooh, he takes the damage.
You soften them up.
Yeah.
And then, do you have anything else to go?
Nope, that's it for us.
Just Lady Olinder.
See if she can get rid of some annihilators.
She's gonna use all out attack, I think.
Okay.
So 3s. 3s. -2.
So 3 ups.
2 damage.
So 2 damage on 1.
And then her handmaidens. 3s. 3s.
2.
Sorry, 4s.
Oh.
Still 2, but -1.
Just -1. So 2 ups. We're good.
Okay.
Alright, so the Annihilators with shields are holding, but there's still only 4, I'm pretty sure it's only 4 Annihilators around the objective, and Jesse has Lady O and 3 for a count of 5, so we do not take that far objective there.
Okay.
But I guess we do have some possible, you have, which, are you going to auto-pass morale there
Yeah,
or
I think,
here?
No, I think I have to here.
Yeah, because otherwise I could get that
Yeah,
objective.
so we'll do it there, so roll for them.
Okay.
They lost 6, so they're fine.
Yep.
And then, sorry, they did lose more than 6 because of the archers, though, I think.
Yeah, they lost 5. They took 5 there, and then they lost 6 there, so they lost 11. So
Okay,
it's
so
D6 plus 1. So 3 will flee.
Okay, so just the 1.
Just the 1 left.
Okay. And then for
And then everybody else is fine because the mortals again. Yeah, these guys stopped him dead in his tracks. But with that, we will get our battle tactic because we got 2 charges and 2 fallbacks this turn. So we will get bait and trap, and we will secure A still. And the jailer again. I know I asked this before. He's not a wizard.
Nope.
So we don't get a bonus point for slaying him. So it'll be 3 points this turn, bringing Stormcast up to 10 to Nighthaunt's 6 as we get into Nighthaunt, turn 3 hero phase. Alright guys, we just had a stunning realization. I haven't played Bastion for so long and I forgot about his unique hero phase kind of shooting attack here. And Jesse has agreed graciously to let me catch up and do it 3 times very quickly. So in the hero phase, he can, once per turn in the hero phase, pick an enemy unit on the battlefield and roll dice equal to its wound characteristic, and every 6 is a mortal wound. So it's based on wound characteristics. So if I were to just pick like one of the Blade Guests or Grim Guys, I'd only roll 1 die and the chance to kill 1 guy. So it's meant to be used on like a big high wound model or something. So the highest wound model would have always been Lady O, and that would have been our best way to kind of put a little pressure on her. But she does have a pretty insane ward, and these only go off on 6s. So we'll see what we could have done to her. And this is over the course of 3 hero phases, because she's 8 wounds, so I'm rolling 24 dice here because Jesse has graciously allowed me to catch up. My apologies for getting to do this earlier for her. So it's just 4 mortals. And and she has a 4-up ward.
And she takes nothing.
And that's what happens when we forget. It didn't change anything, but again, I will remember, obviously now for turn 4 and 5, to do those in proper sequence. Sincerest apology, guys, I haven't played Bastion in forever. Alright, we'll get back to NIGHTHAUNT, turn 3, hero phase. Alright, so turn 3 hero phase for NIGHTHAUNT. What's your battle tactic going to be?
So going for a reprisal. It's already set up there for us.
Yep, get rid of that Annihilator for slaying the general.
For primal dice, we've got 2 in the bank right now.
So 3.
3, okay. So Lady O's got some casting then. So we're going to go with... I'm going to give them the -1 to be wounded.
Okay.
We will not throw primal at that.
Because that goes off on a 7 or an 8?
Yeah, I think it goes off. Let's see. Goes off on a 5.
Alright, so we'll try and deny that. You're not going to throw any primal at it?
No.
Nope, don't want to risk it. So we will stop that one with an 8.
Okay. And then the other one there, we'll do the same thing.
To give them 5-up ward?
Yep. So that one does not go off, and we're not going to use a primal.
Alright.
We don't want to blow up Lady yet.
Not yet.
No spells, but that's okay.
And heroic action for Lady O.
Finest hour.
Alright. I think we're going to try and recover with the Lord Imperator. She does for D3. And he gets full health back.
And I think, you know what? I think we're going to rally these guys.
For sure.
So I'm going to get some dice for that.
Yeah, that was the unit of 20, so 17, but to a max of 10 could come back if Jesse rolls an insane amount of 6s.
I don't think so, but
4 is still not bad.
not bad. We'll take all the little bodies we can get.
Absolutely. And then that's going to be it for the hero phase.
Yep.
So we'll get into NIGHTHAUNT, turn 3, movement phase. Alright, so end of the deployment, the Grimghast moving over and the Blade Guys falling back so they can go charging in and help get that reprisal. Blade Guys falling back here because if you guys aren't aware, all NIGHTHAUNT can fall back and charge. And then the Lady falling back and the Blade Guys moving over, ready to come help surround and deal with the big unit of Annihilators. The unit that got the rally just staying put, just in case the objectives might be switching to B, just wants to have some bodies near there. And then if they want, they can come charging over and help with A. And then the Grimghast falling back, ready to go for round 2 into Bastion. So with that, we're going to go to the Lady lifting the veil.
See if we can get another 6 there on the Annihilators. No,
That's a 1.
She
I like
figures.
that. So nothing. She didn't learn. She forgot how to lift the veil.
Yep. All right.
Alright.
So I think I can just go straight to charges on that note.
Okay.
So I think we're going to start with these guys.
Okay. 6 should be enough just to get at least a couple on them.
Oh,
Yeah.
So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 14.
So for the impacts, Scarlet Doom, finally getting to see some of these impact hits.
14, perfect amount. 5 up.
That's going to be 6 mortals.
Kills.
So kills. That's 1,
And
4, 5, 6.
yes. At least they have fly and stuff. Then Lady O is going to try and go in.
Okay.
Just barely.
So are 5 and 6 effects on their table?
I think it's minus.
Just a -1 to hit?
Yeah, it's the shittiest one. Let's go with the solo.
Solo, get him. Let's get in there with an 8.
We'll make a -1 to a save.
All right, and he
Impact.
gets impact.
No.
No.
These guys.
Larger unit of Grimghast.
Ooh,
9
yeah.
should be enough, so that's another -1 to his save.
Here. Just want to make sure we kill this guy because we cannot afford to lose a battle tactic at this point. I don't know if we'll be getting any objectives anytime soon. Let's go there, and then these 3 are gonna go and help those guys. I
You
think.
got it. For 8, so they'll give a -1 save onto the shield annihilators. And then our Grimgeist over here into Bastion.
We're gonna see what we roll.
Alright.
If we get like a strike last, I think we will. Which we do.
I think that's a strike last.
make sure it's not 11 real quick, but I'm pretty sure it's 10.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Yeah, 10 plus Petrify.
Alright, so Petrified on Bastion. And then are these guys charging?
We're going to see what they get.
Alright. 8. So maybe not the best to go into the Vindictors because they got a lot of...
Yeah, I think we
You
just
have a lot
want
of selection for combats, right?
Yeah, so I think we're just going to sit on the objective, make
Yep,
you come
just
to
stay
us.
there. Perfect. So we got a fight last year on Bastion. Solo Annihilator here, he's got two -1s. And then these guys have -1 to hit and -1 to their save. Because the -1 to hit doesn't stack like the negative to the save does. Alright, who's going to start us off?
Ha's tough. I think we got to go with trying to get these guys
here, just to make sure he goes down.
Yep. So we'll go with the Reaper guys.
Okay. 2, 4, 6. I think just the one out.
Yep.
So that's 2, 4, 6, 7.
5, 6, 7.
It's already -2. You -1 again. So it's. Do I want him to have a 5-up save? No, I think it's better to save it for those guys.
We'll use all our attacks on this one.
All right. On 3s. Whoa, needed it.
Yeah. That would have been pretty bad.
Yeah. 3s.
3s.
For 2. He's got to make one of these. I've got Nighthaunt dice. Hey, we made one.
Made one of them. All right.
He's got 1 wound left.
So you could try and kill the one blade guys, but then you're losing out on a lot of this stuff. So it's
denying a battle tactic is too good of an opportunity. So let's go for that blade geist.
All right.
For 3 hits.
Uh-oh.
2 wounds. 3 damage.
Gotta
make them all. Oh, he's down.
All right.
So that is gonna be battle tactic failed. All right. And now we're gonna. I think these annihilators are gonna pay for it for getting out to thin the numbers. But yeah, a lot of the blade guys are gonna be out because we lost the.
It's only gonna be basically like 3 on this side.
Yeah. So let you pile those guys in. All right. So after piling in with the blade guys, it's gonna get 5 attacks into the annihilators. We're gonna try and give these guys all that defense if Lady Olinder lets us.
Yep.
She does. But they are -1 save already.
We're looking for
3s or 6s or better.
And 3s. Not bad.
Got 6, 7, 8,
7.
9.
Yep.
Perfect. Got our dice.
So it'll be -2 now, I guess.
Yeah, so -2 plus 1, so just -1, so we're at 3 ups.
Yep.
Ooh.
Not bad.
So 4 going through, so kills the wounded and another one. Ooh. Down to 2 annihilators. But again, I guess we forgot the impacts.
Explosions.
The one in the middle from the impact originally wouldn't have been close enough. But we'll do the one that we forgot from before. Because it has to be within an inch of these guys. So there's 2 mortals from those guys going up back into the sky.
Yep.
2 more blade guys. And then since there's still the Grim Gas and Lady O, we're going to go with the Annihilators here. Can't really pile them in to get closer because they're closest to the Blade Gas and Lady O. She's got 8 wounds with a 4-up. I guess we're just going to go into the Blade Guys.
Okay.
And try and thin their numbers and give them our outnumbered bonus. So they're going to get +1 to hit and wound. So hitting on 2s. And wounded on 2s. So 5 saves. 4, 3 fails. So that's 6 damage so far.
Not bad. There we go.
For 4.
I guess we gotta go 1, 2, 3.
1 too many with those tangly swords.
Get out of there.
And then I mean, I guess he has fight last, but it's your choice now. You still have.
We'll go with Lady O. Just
Lady O,
down
try
here.
and finish him.
Why not? Okay, so we got 4 attacks. 3s.
Ooh.
3s.
Ooh, lady. Her concubines.
So 3, -1.
So -2 plus 1, so 3 ups. So 1 goes through, just 1 damage.
Yep. And then we'll just go with these 3.
Yep.
3. So I should have went with these first, technically, I guess, now that I'm thinking about it. Because then they would have got the +1 attack. But there's 3 at -1.
So 1 more damage.
Okay.
Got 2 on him.
He's close, he's close.
And then Grimghast over here into Bastion, get to go, because he has fight last.
6. 6. I think this is where we use our all-out attack.
Alright.
Actually, we don't have enough because we rallied. So I cannot use all-out attack.
I think you used it with those to try and ensure the battle tactic.
Yep, you're right. So
so
5.
Pull those all.
There,
Yeah.
and then
So 5 total.
yep, -1.
Whoop. So far he's failing most. Yep, fell 4. And 4 ups. Oh my, he takes another 3.
He's got to kill some ghosts here.
Gotta kill some ghosts to get some health back, buddy. Alright, so going with Bastion, uses Hammer Sigmar, free 1, to give himself all out attack.
Oof.
Oh. And 2s, 2 wounds. Can you do it? 1 through for 4 damage.
Hey, 6s.
Oh! So
That's-
just 1. But that will heal him. I'll double check how his healing works again. And then that's it for combats.
Yep.
So I think the only bravery. Oh yeah, we lost 4 for the Annihilators. Are gonna use our last CP.
Cannot,
Oh right.
but I don't think it allows me to get reprisal because I think it's an attack.
Oh yeah. Oh he doesn't because we
It
didn't
just
lose
says
it.
destroyed.
Yeah. These. Nothing else has been destroyed for that
okay.
unit, so it's not, but it's just for these
Oh,
ones,
damn,
right?
sorry, yeah.
So bravery 7. We lost 4. We are just okay.
Okay.
And then I think only the Blade guys, they lost 6.
Yes. So they could lose a couple here. Yep.
So there's 2 more, hopefully.
So we're gonna lose. Let's go with these 2 here, I guess.
Yeah, because now you're down to 6, so coherency, not an issue. So with that, he's just going to get the 1 point for holding the back objective, because we're able to deny his battle tactic.
Yep.
The poor Grimghast did not swing well enough to bring down that last Annihilator, who has 1 wound remaining. I got that dice out of the way because I thought for sure he was going down. But with that, so he gets 1 point, so it'll be 10-7 in favor of Stormcast after 3. So let's see that. Priority roll. 4.
5. Well, let's whenever we do
Your
stones,
call.
we're gonna reroll because I think. But
5.
Totally.
Same result.
gonna
All
take
right.
the double.
All right, so we'll go into the double turn for Night Haunt. As we get into Night Haunt, turn 4, hero phase. All right, so turn 4, hero phase for Night Haunt. What's your battle tactic going to be, Jesse?
So we're gonna be going for bait and trap. Super easy with Night Haunt. Shouldn't be a problem at all unless I fail my charges.
Yep.
We're also gonna be going for primal. Get 1.
1.
Just
the
the
1.
1. We're going to try and rally them.
Okay. Getting another 3 back.
Okay. So let's grab those really quick. Take all the bodies I can get at this point. Okay. We're going to also try to cast a Arcane Bolt, charge that up.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Charge with a 9. Throwing the primal.
Throw
at it.
primal, yeah.
So 12. So we'd have to throw primal. Nope, we'll let that stay. Okay.
And then we'll try to give them the 5-up ward there.
5-up ward on the blade guys. Okay.
Goes off on 8.
Try and stop that. We do.
Don't even need to prep. Alright, we'll release the arcane bolt at the end as well.
Oh, heroic action for lady.
Just command point.
Okay, she gets it. I guess we'll do finest hour on Bastion over there.
Cool.
And then that's it for hero phase.
Yep.
So we'll get into Nighthaunt, turn 4, movement phase. Oh, and as I keep failing to mention, in Jesse's hero phase, since I'm going second, the objectives are going to be, again, battling over A.
And then I will release the arcane bolt there too.
Yes.
I forgot to do that real quick.
For D3,
Yeah.
3 mortals. So that will kill, and then this guy now just has the 1 wound remaining on the last Annihilator back there. And we'll go back to Nighthaunt, turn 4, movement phase. Alright, after the movement phase, the ghosts are moving forward again, keeping some ghosts back to sit on the objective. Blade Geist moving up, Grimghast falling back and getting ready to charge into a new target, as well as the ones who are against Bastion. And then the rallying Blade Geists, I think, are strong enough now that they want to go in and do some damage. So is Lady going to lift the veil?
We're going to lift it.
Into the Annihilator.
3.
He is gone.
Aha.
And for those asking, I did off camera really quickly roll for the second to last Annihilator. He did no mortal wounds on his exit. So time for some charges.
Yeah, so let's go Blade Geist into Solo Man.
Okay.
Boom,
Or
we're
an
doing
11,
fight
so
last.
fight last.
If we don't kill him.
If you don't roll a single 5-up on 6 dice.
Could happen. Come on. Yeah.
Oh, just the one though.
Just the one.
Alright, we'll roll. Do 3 mortals on the way out. No, he does one.
Take the,
You got your ward still.
Oh, yeah. Nope. This happens when you forget.
Yeah. And then Grimghast here.
Yeah, we're going to try with them. Try and...
Ooh, that is a fail.
I don't think we want to use the reroll.
Yeah. They are just outside of 3 of both.
Yeah. It looks like a 4 to me.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
Cool. That's no problem. Let's go with, see what these guys get.
Okay. That is a 6.
So they're going to actually...
Go back into Bastion.
No, they're just going to hang out.
Okay.
And then Blade Geist.
Okay. Going 7.
7.
So giving -1 to hit.
Yeah, but I was hoping I could fly over you, but I think I need...
Want to risk the reroll and fail the battle tactic?
I'm going to risk the reroll.
Alright. So he's using his reroll.
Oh,
it pays off.
Alright, so they're going to fly way over there. They're going to eat and unleash, I imagine, but...
your impacts go first.
Yes, that's what I was hoping for. But
Yes, because they both trigger at the same time, and since it's your turn, you choose order of resolving effects.
I'm okay with that. I don't know if we're going to fit that many in there, but...
And you'll get the pile in, right? So
So these guys are going to have to go over here.
just plop over.
And we've got, I think, 10 there?
Yeah, so you got 3, 6, yep, 10.
Into the
I think average is
rafters.
3 mortals. 3
mortals.
That is 1.5 rafters. Yeah, from this side. So this.
And we're going to give these guys strike last. I think that's...
Onto the Vindictors?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the punch from Raptors immediately is nothing to probably be too worried about.
Cool.
Just use the butt ends of their guns, but they are going to unleash hell, as Jesse said. So going to force because of the -1 to hit. Just 1, 6, but that ate a lot of hits. So 4 saves.
Okay. 4 ups. That's bad.
So that's 10 damage going through under the ward.
8.
Each one of these saves is a live soldier.
1.
Makes 1, so 9 blade guests. There's only 1 left.
Yeah. We'll keep the one on that's in the middle of both of them.
Okay. There we go. All right, and then yeah, that was it for charges. So I think it's just these ones because their target is no more.
Yeah, so we're
just your one blade, guys.
It's got 3 attacks.
Yep, into the raptors.
All out attack, baby.
Yep. Alright, with all out defense, obviously we'll keep these raptors alive.
So 2, -1.
+1, staying the same. Oh, that's very cocked.
Come on, let's get 1.
Nope. Not getting the wounded one.
They're fighting next.
Yes, well, yeah, I guess I'll see. I don't know if the Lord Relictor's still in range now. Oh, yes, he is. Okay. So he will pile in. And, yeah, just hopefully he can be the one.
Try and smack.
Try and smack on 3s. Ooh. He does wound. 1 wound.
4 up. No.
2 damage. Gotta make them both.
Oh, that's bad.
The last blade.
Because that's a battle tactic. For bait and trap.
No, you just have to make the charge.
Okay.
It's not like led into the maelstrom where something has to be alive at the end.
We're good.
So you got it. Yeah, you just. That's why I was worried when you said you didn't want to charge it.
Yeah,
because I was like but I guess you were banking on just in case you got the snake eyes, you could re-roll with that last unit. But no, yeah, you still get your battle tactic. No worries there. Yeah, but if it would be led into the maelstrom, something has to still be tied up in combat at the end. One of the 2 units. So with that, you will get your battle tactic for bait and trap, and then you are still holding objective in your zone, so that'll be 3 points for Nighthaunt. Yeah, and those are the only units to lose. Raptors, I'll double check their bravery just real quickly. I think it's at least 7.
Yeah, I think you're okay.
So I don't think any of them are going to be fleeing, but we want to be sure. Real quick, Raptors. Yeah, bravery 7.
Okay.
So they are fine. So that's going to be it for Nighthaunt turn 4, but getting them 3 points. So tying it back up at 10 as we go into Stormcast turn 4. All right, so turn 4 for Stormcast. We're going to have our work cut out for us. We're really running out of easy battle tactics for these guys. So we're going to try a hard one out of their book. No challenge too great. So we got to slay a hero with a Redeemer unit. So hoping those Vindictors can get the killing blow on Lady Olinder this turn. Our heroic action is going to be, let's go for Finest Hour on my General, so he can go charging in.
Okay. We'll just try to get a command point on Lady Olinder. She does.
Loves it. And then for prayers, we are going to translocate our famous Raptors. Yep, we're going off because he gets the +1. So we'll teleport those guys, and then we'll get right into Stormcast, turn 4, movement phase. All right, so end of the movement phase, I decided actually to translocate my Vindictors instead of the Raptors, just because these guys are kind of fine holding down and just having their choice of targets right now. Whereas the Vindictors, we need to make sure they get close. Realize we could move them within 8, but then Lady O could redeploy and get outside of charge range entirely, so it's better to just bank it on a 9, possibly, and hold CP for the reroll. So they are teleporting straight back there, and then hopefully even if they can't kill her, we at least can secure the objective and have enough of us still alive. Basti moving over, going ready for round 3 with these guys. He's not doing too hot, taking care of them. And then my General and the Lord Imperative moving forward, ready to lead from the front and kind of cut down on the threats that are coming towards my Raptors here. But so with that, with shooting, we're actually going to try and whittle down Lady O for the Vindictors for that hopeful killing blow. So I'm going to put 3 of the Raptors into Lady O, and then the other 2 are going into the Blade Guys here.
We'll use Discorporate on these guys.
On the Grimghast? Sure thing. Alright, so into Lady O. Oh, we got some Mortals to start. And then these guys had our all-out attack, free 1 from the Lord Imperator. So 2 saves so far. Or that's all. So both going through, so she's just taken 8 ward saves.
Oh!
And she fails 5 of them, so she's nice and tender for the killing blow from the Redeemers, hopefully, who can roll a wicked charge. And then shooting from Lord Imperator is going to go into, then the other 2 shots from the Raptors.
Yep.
Into these guys here. Just 2 hits.
Yeah, okay.
1 wound. Gets through for 2 damage.
2 damage.
2. Use it all, Lady O. That's okay. And then the D6 shots from the baton. It's going to get 5 shots going into same target.
Okay.
3s and 3s. For 2.
4s.
For 1 damage.
5s.
Good. All right. That's going to be it for shooting. So let's see some charges. We're going to start with the important one. So Vindictors, we're looking for a 9. I would love boxcars. Not in. Let's go for, look at the pile. See the 2 dice already showing 9?
No.
Oh, so they're not going to make that charge, unfortunately. So we're definitely not going to get that battle tactic, and we're not going to get that point, but that's okay. Then Bastian is going to charge. He's making it right in there.
No problem.
Oh, I didn't do his ability.
Could kill Lady O, so worth it.
It would have made her, already die to the shooting effects. So again, my apologies. I said I'd catch myself. She did 1. She's going to save this.
Yeah.
Told ya. That's what happens when you forget. And then let's go General.
No!
He's going to fail, and we've used our reroll. And then the Lord Imperator, he's going to get in there for some swings. And we are going to go with him first.
Okay.
Oh man, I had Finest Hour on my General.
Oh no.
Wasted. Oh well.
Pile these guys in for when you're done there.
Yep, so Lord Imperator swinging away with his hammer first. Going to give him... no, I need all out attack for Bastian.
Bastion.
Oh, would have been nice there, but... We'll go on 3s. Nothing from the hammer.
Okay.
Alright, and then our little Griff buddy gets 1 wound. Gets through.
Gets through?
No, don't you have 5 up war?
No,
not now.
That was on. That was for shooting.
1 damage from the Griff companion.
Okay.
And then swinging it into Mr. Bastian.
5 over there.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So 4s. Got some 6s there. Okay.
For 3.
3, rend 1.
4s. 6, 1. He's good. Alright, Bastian, give him all out with your free 1. 4 hits. And 2s. So 3. 1 through for 4 damage. Yeah,
Kills 4. Just 1 man left.
There we go. That's better, Bastian.
And then we got...
the Grimgas can pile in. Hey, now my general's in.
No! Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Going into Lord Imperator.
5.
2.
1.
4 up. He's good. Alright, General is going to be just towed into 3 now. So he can get in there.
Okay.
With his hammer. He's hitting on 3s. Oh. He's wounded on 2s because of Finest Hour. Oh, it didn't matter. 1. For 2 damage.
Oh, no damage.
Awesome. Alright. And that's going to be it for Stormcast. Not enough damage to cause...
They could
they only lost 4, right?
Yep, so 6.
Well, they'd still be 10.
Oh yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, they're fine. And then these guys did not lose enough as well. They only lost 2, so that's not any morale checks this turn for Stormcast. And we were just going to get the 1 point for holding our objective here.
Cool.
So it is going to be 11 to 10 in favor of Stormcast after 4. Well, let's see that priority roll.
1.
5. Ooh.
It's tough.
Do we want the turn? Or do we want objective control? So I think a lot of turn 5, there's not much instance. There's some damage that can be spilt up, but it is more, you should be thinking of those objective score and just making sure you can get the battle tactic and objectives. So yeah, I think. And what's your grand strategy?
Basically, I have to have an objective that I'm contesting with a NIGHTHAUNT model that you are not contesting.
Any objective?
Any objective.
Okay, so you can get that one. We have to have killed what has the relics, which we did, and then control the center of the board. So we have to also start working towards that. So yeah, I think. Oh, struggling. I think we take it because as much as I'm worrying about where you'll decide where the objectives are, I think it's.
I think both, you do too much damage.
Yeah, both give you scenarios. Because if you choose B's, Bastion's pretty much got this one locked down right now.
Yep.
And if you choose A's, they're going to be still coming forward and sticking with that plan. So yeah, we will take the double.
Yep. I will do the B objectives this time.
Going for B's then. All right. So we'll get into Stormcast, turn 5, hero phase. So starting the hero phase for Stormcast, we are going to go for a battle tactic, intimidate the invaders. So we're going to try that. And we are actually going to try, and remember, for once, do Bastion's thing right away here in the hero phase.
Try and
see
kill
if you
her.
can get Linder. She is weakened. 2 mortal wounds.
Hey,
She takes 1.
She's got 1 wound left.
Oh, she only got 7.
Yeah, 7.
Oh, I thought she had 8 there. Sorry.
My bad. I think I said 8 earlier in the game.
Okay, yeah.
I think I tricked you.
All right.
We're going to rally those boys.
Yep.
Oops.
Ooh, lots of rally.
We got 5, 6, 7.
Nice rally.
That might change your plans a bit, I think.
Yeah, that really just messed things up a little bit. So we will do our weird rally. We want that one raptor back because we need a body. Hey, he's back. So he'll come back.
Done.
Those extra 2 shots might make the difference. But yeah, now that Jesse can rally, we were already talking that we had range to teleport, translocate over here, and be in range of the objective. That is not going to be the case anymore. And that might have just cost us the game, that big rally. We will find out after Jesse's turn, but I think it did. I think it did, because I don't know if I can get this objective now. We're going to try, though.
Okay.
So yeah, going to the rallies. Heroic action. We'll do Finest Hour on Lord Imperator.
Okay, we're going to try to heal Lady O, I think.
You got it. She heals.
Barely.
For 3. And then we will translocate the raptors here. He has the reroll High Priest. Oh, thank God. So yeah, when we teleport these guys and then get into Stormcast, turn 5, movement phase. Alright, so into the movement phase, the raptor has been translocated over here. Staying locked in with these 2 guys. Bastion falling back to make sure we get our battle tactic and get into the enemy zone and out of ours. And then the Vindictor is moving forward, ready to make that much easier charge now and hopefully finish the lady. But hopefully we can maybe get some good stuff going off here. We're going to start with the Lord Imperator's attack here. If we can maybe split fire and get these 2 guys free to charge in and help out against the Raptors, we might be able to get that objective, but it's going to be tough. So how many shots for the Lord Imperator? He gets 1 shot. That's not a good start, and it misses. Okay. So the Raptors, there's 5 there. With split, I guess we got to go for best case. So it's going to be 3 and 3. So 3 Raptors here and 3 there. No, we'll do 4 Raptors actually because we need this to kind of even work.
Yep.
So 4 Raptors into the Grimgas. That is mortal so far. And then 4 saves.
4 saves.
2 going through, so that is 10 wounds.
Okay. And that's into those ones?
Into these ones here.
So they're toasted.
Okay, perfect. First part down. And then the last 2 Raptors into the Blade Guys. We want some hits here too. Oh, nice. 2 mortals.
Perfect.
And 1 save.
1 save.
Goes through, so 6 possible damage.
6 is stop 1, so 5.
5, there we go.
Let's do 3.
And yeah, he's going to pull away from there, so make it hard for the Raptors.
Try to make it a little bit.
Yeah, on each side, absolutely. And then we will go to charge phase. So we're going to go with Lord Imperator first. He's going to go 7, and he's going to make it.
Enough there.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Could you just measure 6 here? I just want to make sure he's in range of the objective.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah, so make it to here and be fine. So I don't want him to take off too much movement from the general. Who's going to try? 5. Do we use our reroll? Yes. He's at least worth 2. So 6 might just be enough. But I actually know, looking at it, he's out.
Just a bit out.
All right.
Raptors, maybe?
Raptors, they need a very big roll. That's not going to be enough. An 8.
Almost.
And then Vindictors are going 5. They've got enough. We'll
Straight ahead.
Yep, straight forward, and we'll pile those guys in. All right, so here's where the Vindictors ended up at the end of their charge, but we are going to go with the Lord Imperator because that's the most important battle. This could decide the game right here if he can be successful enough. It will really put the pressure on Jesse on his last turn.
Yep.
So we're going to he's got Finest Hour already. We're going to give him all-out attack. So he's hitting and wounding on 2s here. So with the hammer, 4 hits, 4 wounds.
All right. See some 4s.
That's 8 damage.
Okay.
A bad time for Jesse's ethereal save to fail.
Oh. Okay, we've got our ghost save. 1.
With
So I think you're gonna get enough.
7. That's the
whole
unit. Oh, go Lord Imperator. He's proven why he wants to be the general next game. And then with that, it'll be Jesse's choice for the Grimgas or the Lady.
We'll go with Grimgas because I get an extra attack since you have 5.
You got it. So yeah, it'll be 9 attacks.
And since I can't, was gonna use Inspiring Presence, but I'll use all out attack now instead.
All right, on 3s. Oh, Grimgas.
What are you guys doing?
So 2 5 saves.
-1.
We didn't say it ahead of time. So that's 2 Vindictors going down. It'll be the 2 in front of the Grimgas. So I'll roll their Explodies. So we got 2 Mortals.
2 Mortals.
2 Grimgas. All right. And then upon these guys with their 2-inch, everyone's pretty good here. I'm just going to do... we're going to feel lucky. We'll say the second in command of the unit will go at the Grimgas, and then everybody else is going to go into the Lady. So the solo, he gets a mortal and a hit, and a wound, so 1 save. It's good, but then he has 1 ward to make as well. Oh! You've been demoted, sir.
You cannot hit me.
Right? And then we got 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1 is the champion. Whoa. Get all these. Struggle. And hitting on 3. Ooh, not too great. 2 mortals so far. And 3s again. So 4 saves. She fails 2, so 4 ward saves for her. She could die if she failed all these.
Failed 2.
Takes 2.
So she's at 5. 2 left.
And then her punch is back.
All right. 4 attacks. All right. 4 attacks. 3s. Come on, Lady O. You're killing me. Oh. Yeah.
And then her assistance.
Attendance.
2. So 3 wounds. 1 auto wound. So 4 ups. So gets another Vindicta.
Alright.
And we'll see if he can take out the Blade Guy somehow.
No!
Or the Grim Guys.
Whew.
Nope, he does not.
Safe.
Alright, so we lost for those guys 7. And we cannot do Insane Bravado, so we have to roll it. So yeah, we lost 3. So we're going to lose 1 more to Bravery here, so he doesn't get to do his Thunderstrike for fleeing.
Okay. But that does get you, I guess it doesn't matter for that one.
Yeah, for that one over there, that's fine, but we wanted to make sure we got the grounds laid for our best case, which was getting this objective and this objective here, which would get us Control 1, Control 2, or no, it's only, I believe, Control 1 and Control 2 for this mission. We gotta go Power Flux, because there are the other for the Andorian Locust, and then for slaying a wizard. Yeah, so there's not for controlling more, so it's control 1, control both objectives for 2 points, and battle tactic for 4 points, bringing us up to 15 to 10 in favor of Stormcast with 1 turn left for NIGHTHAUNT. Let's see if they can get it done. All right, so turn 5 for NIGHTHAUNT. What's the battle tactic going to be, Jesse?
So we're doing Lead into the Maelstrom. We have just enough to do it, so hopefully
can get it done.
Works out.
Absolutely. We'll see if we get any more primal dice.
1 primal.
There's 1. I don't think we rolled in my turn, so we'll just see if we would have generated any more for you.
No.
We do not.
Okay. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Let's do... I think we're going to charge an Arcane Boulder just because we've got to do as much damage as possible this round.
Okay.
Goes off. We'll throw the primal at it.
For a 14. Yeah, that's fine.
Good.
We'll let that stay.
And then we'll do... Sorry, I'm just going to check her
Yep.
signature for 1 here. Okay, yeah, so we'll cast it on him.
Okay.
So we need a 7. Just barely.
And we'll stop it.
Okay. And then other thing we got to do is try and get a command point on her.
Yep. 2+. That's it.
That's it.
Well, everybody is finest hour, so we will, I guess, command point on Lord Imperator. He gets it.
Okay. We're going to try to rally those guys, try and steal that objective.
You got it. No,
Nothing, that's bad.
Not a 1.
Uh-oh. The plan's falling apart already. I think that's it for Hero Phase.
All right, so we'll get into NIGHTHAUNT, turn 5, movement phase. All right, end of the movement phase. The Blade Guys came advancing up. We got a 4-inch redeploy off of that because it wouldn't have made Lady O get any closer. So she came flying over as well, hoping to deal with her main priority target here. These guys, unfortunately, not getting the rally, aren't able to scoop this objective back from Bastion, so Jesse's just moved them into the center to deny my grand strategy. So with that, we're going to go into shooting, and the lady is going to lift the veil.
Right in his face.
For 3 mortals. He takes it
Okay.
straight in the face.
I guess charging with Olinder.
So only charge. She needs an 8. She gets a 12.
Bomb.
She is very there. All right, she's gonna be swinging first. We will try an all-out defense. So we'll see. Do we get to keep it?
No.
We do.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah, it's on 5+, right?
Okay.
All right, let's see if the lady can take out the Lord Imperator.
Ooh. Oh, got a little
2 wounds.
-1.
So still on 3-ups. So 1 goes through.
2 damage.
2 damage. So he's got 2 left.
Then the attendants. 5s. There's 4s, sorry.
2.
-2.
-2 on
Sorry,
this?
1. -1.
Yeah.
2 at -1.
Regular. So loses 1 more.
So he'll survive.
He will survive, which I don't think affected too much because you have 2 and so you would get this objective here.
I also screwed up.
By not charging with a battle line.
Exactly. Yep.
I guess, yeah, but it was the 1 point, 2 points for you, but you're also, instead you're denying 3, so I think it kind of works out in the long run.
Yep.
But with that, that's going to be it for turn 5. Oh, I guess I can punch back and
Try and
slay
kill
her. What am I saying? Come on. You could not have that objective. So we had the defense, so we can't all attack, and then 3s to wound, 2 wounds. She loves it. Come on, Griffon, kill lady. 4 hits. 4 is to wound now. 1 wound.
She's okay regardless.
Yep, she's okay.
But that does, since I didn't kill him, I don't get my grand strat.
Yes, because Jesse has to be on an active objective. These guys wouldn't have count because they're not active right now, and not have an enemy contesting it. So we've denied both of each other's grand strategies today, and then Jesse will just be getting the 1 point for holding this objective here, because again, with lead, he needed a battle line and a hero to charge, and one of them still be in combat, and he only got the hero to make the charge. But I think it was either way it worked, because if the way
You
I
got too much of a
positioned
read
it,
to play
yeah,
anyways.
Lady had to charge out of the 6-inch bubble in the center, so it's, yeah, I think it was still ends up being worth it. But with that, that'll be just the 1 point for Nighthaunt. So the final score will be 15-11 for Stormcast, who will be victorious this day. Wow, it was a lot of, I think, making sure that it was always on A was the only key to victory today for Stormcast.
Didn't let me get any good charges off either all game. You just kind of played really cagey with the Stormcast.
Yeah, right.
Made sure I didn't get to use my Scarlet Doom stuff very well. So
yeah,
I think you just played it really well.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was just having to make sure we were able to focus down the couple units on one side and then dealing one with the other side, because if we tried to fight on too many fronts here, we definitely would have been overwhelmed with the ethereal and ward saves of the Nighthaunt. We were able to do heavy damages at times, but usually where you might have been wiping a unit, those guys were still hanging on with a couple of units. And as Jesse, I think, played very well today, showing the importance of rally.
Yep.
Getting back here, it almost cost me a bunch of points here in
Almost
that
cost you
final
the game
turn.
twice.
Almost cost
Yeah.
me the game twice based on 2 rallies. I thought it did the first time, and then thankfully it balanced out for me by not helping Jesse there.
9 dice, no
9
6.
dice, yeah.
It's all right.
But
that's how it goes.
yeah. A lot of fun, this battle report. That was a lot of ghosts to get through today. Again, and some of them still standing back up. But I really hope you guys enjoyed the battle report today. And again, making sure you guys enjoyed our little Halloween theme here of our good versus evil against our grisly ghosts. Make sure if you guys are ever in town, be sure to swing by Game Night Leagues, and Tristan will absolutely take care of you guys there for an awesome gaming experience. If you guys are in need of any used model hobbies, be sure to check out Thunder Games and Gifts. Those guys will take care of you for your used model hobby needs anytime. But hopefully you guys really enjoyed this battle report. I think, again, it showed just some really interesting play for like Stormcast. You just have to kind of be more cagey, being a little more points heavy sometimes with your units, and just making sure that they are going in to the right targets and kind of into the right direction to help with your battle tactics and your objective scoring and things like that. But yeah, I think big thing is if Jesse got off even 1 or 2 of those big Scarlet Doom charges, it would have been a totally different game. So mitigating those was very impactful today. But again, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the battle report. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date on everything Gaming Grots, and become a full-time supporter. We would absolutely love that. Be sure to click and support, and then all those funds are going back into the channel to help bring you guys better gaming content. But until next time, guys,
Happy Halloween and have a good one.